Hi, my name is Zia and I'm the dental school coach. Today I'm going to share with you how I got into dental school. I came to the States in 2006 from Bangladesh. When I came here, I already finished 10th grade, so I had to go to a public school to finish my 2 years of high school. Now, the public school I went to was an inner city school, so it didn't come with too many goodies, aka resources. But I took the most out of what I had. Well, as a South Asian boy, that means taking lots of AP classes and failing your gym exams. Well, I did fail my gym exam. And eventually someone told me how to pass the gym class. It was to show up and do the work. Anyways, I got a good enough GPA to go to Syracuse University in upstate New York. I had a great time being a pre-med and living in an all pre-med dorm. I think the last time I checked, only 2 out of the 25 students I lived with got accepted to med school. Like all the folks I dormed with, I was a bio major because I didn't know any better. After a year of Syracuse University, I decided that I had too much fun partying and not much studying. So I decided to transfer to Penn, which is supposed to be more prestigious and also made my mom happy. The first semester at Penn was like hitting the brick wall. I got a B- in physics and a B in Orgo. It wasn't that good, and I quickly learned how to study better. During my second semester, I got an A in many of my classes and also got a B+. So life was better. One of the main reasons I came to Penn was the opportunity to do research. Back then, Penn had more than 200 labs. I picked an Orgo lab, or you can say an Orgo lab picked me. I worked crazy hours over the summer and got a paper published by the junior year. So life was good and everything was going as planned. I was gonna become a doctor. But then something terrible happened. I didn't want to do pre-med anymore. Penn had this unhealthy pre-med culture that I totally hated, and I thought it wasn't the best option for me going forward. Anyways, I dropped pre-med, but I was super confused with life. I didn't know what I was doing. So I took a bunch of random classes, such as sculpture. I made this and this. I knew that I wanted to do something with science, but I wanted to be creative and artsy. That's why I picked dentistry, right? Well, not exactly. I was still soul searching. So I went to my friend Mariam, who got accepted to dental school by then. I asked her what career I should go into, and she told me to look into dentistry as a potential career option. So I started shadowing Dr. Pinto at Penn Dental. He was not a general dentist, but an oral medicine specialist. So I got to see some super cool stuff, like him treating a patient with HIV/AIDS or cancer that I would not get to see at a general dentist office. Shadowing him was super cool, and that's what made me interested in dentistry. This was in my senior year of college. I didn't know any better, so I stayed 1 extra year in college to finish up my application process and take some prerequisite courses. So in the summer, I took the DAT and applied. I had a pretty good GPA and also a good DAT score. That really helped. On top of that, I also had good shadowing stories and volunteering activities. For the DAT, I spent most time on PAT and reading. For PAT, I had to see things in 3 dimensions, which was kind of hard for me in the beginning. So I practiced a lot. I used DAT Destroyer for my sciences and also used Chad's video. For PAT, I've used the Crack the DAT, also used the DAT Achiever exams. Personal statement writing was a bit challenging because I just switched from pre-med to being a pre-dental. So it was hard to explain why I switched to pre-dental. I think I did a good job writing the personal statement with the help of my friends and classmates. Now I help other pre-dentals writing their personal statement for dental school. I got my first interview at UMDNJ. I've never had to do interviews for any other school before, so I didn't know how to prepare and what to do for the interviews. So I went to my friends who are dental students and asked them what I should do. They took a few mock interviews and I was feeling prepared. Then I went to UMDNJ for my first interview and it went terribly. The interview went so bad that the interviewer thought I was hypoglycemic because I was falling asleep while answering the questions. To be honest with you, I just needed a lot more preparations. So I prepared super hard. For the next interview, I video recorded myself, did many more mock interviews with my friends, and also looked into all the questions that could be asked at the next interview. I've written extensively about my interview prep process on my blogs, so check it out below. I got into all the schools that I applied to: UCSF, UPenn, NYU, Rutgers, and Pittsburgh. Although I was set to go to Penn Dental in the fall of 2013, my mother became sick all of a sudden, so I had to take care of the family. And like 70% of Penn students who either go into consulting or banking, I chose consulting as a career option. Do I still think about dental school as a potential career option? I do. I may go back at some point in my life. But my passion for helping pre-dentals remains. And that's why over the last 2 years, I've helped out 250 pre-dentals. Well, pre-dents, that's my story. If you have any question, hit your boy Zia up at dentalschoolcoach@gmail.com. And if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up, share and subscribe with your friends. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.